Welcome to Wholistic Wednesdays, a podcast where we explore all things holistic. We're your hosts, Amy Barriga
and Shelly Berkowitz, two integrated healing arts practitioners who are passionate about helping people live healthier and happier lives.
Every Wednesday, we'll dive into a new holistic topic, from mindfulness and meditation to nutrition and fitness.
Own experiences, interview experts, and offer practical tips that you can use to improve your own health and well-being.
Whether you're a seasoned holistic practitioner or you're just starting your journey, we hope you'll join us for Wholistic Wednesdays.
We're here to help you on your path to a healthier, happier, more holistic life.
Today, we're talking about how to reduce inflammation. Inflammation is a natural process that helps our bodies heal from injury or infection. However, chronic inflammation can contribute to a number of health problems, such as heart disease, stroke, cancer, and arthritis.
That's right. And chronic inflammation is becoming increasingly common in our modern world. There are a number of factors that can contribute to inflammation, including diet and lifestyle and genetics.
In this episode, we're going to discuss the causes of inflammation and provide evidence-based tips for reducing it. We'll also talk about how some of the latest research on inflammation and its role in chronic disease.
So if you're interested in learning more about how to reduce inflammation and improve your overall health, stay tuned.
Let's start by talking about what inflammation is and why it's important.
Inflammation is a natural response of the body's immune system to injury or infection. When we're injured or infected, our bodies release white blood cells and other chemicals to help heal the damage and fight off that infection.
Inflammation is a complex biological response that is designed to protect the body from potential harm. When an injury or infection occurs, the immune system quickly responds by releasing white blood cells and other chemicals to the affected area. This response helps to isolate and eliminate harmful agents and to initiate the healing process.
However, inflammation can also become a problem if it is chronic or excessive. Chronic inflammation has been linked to a variety of health problems. Chronic inflammation is defined as inflammation that persists for weeks, months, or even years. It can be caused by a variety of factors, including diet, lifestyle, and genetics, as I said before.
Chronic inflammation is a condition that occurs when the immune system is constantly activated and unable to shut off. This can lead to damaged cells and tissues throughout the body, which can have serious consequences.
Now, let's discuss some of the causes of inflammation, shall we?
There are a number of factors that can contribute to inflammation. One is diet. Diet can contribute to inflammation in many ways. For example, eating processed foods, drinking sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats can all lead to inflammation. Eating too much food can also contribute to inflammation.
Processed food, those are often highly unhealthy in fats, sugar, and salt, and way too much of it. These ingredients can trigger inflammation in the body, especially sugary drinks such as soda and juices, which are super high in sugar. And sugar can trigger inflammation in the body and can also lead to a lot of weight gain, which can also contribute to inflammation.
Unhealthy fats, especially saturated and trans fats, trigger inflammation in the body. And these fats are found in processed foods, red meats, full fat dairy products, and overeating definitely leads to inflammation in the body. This is because when we overeat, our bodies release stress hormones such as cortisol, and cortisol triggers inflammation in the body.
It's super important to note that not all foods contribute to the inflammation. In fact, some foods actually can help to reduce inflammation. So if you like fruits and vegetables and whole grains, those are great sources of antioxidants, and those help fight the inflammation. You can also add omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fatty fish such as salmon and eat some nuts and seeds. Those help in reducing inflammation as well.
If you're trying to follow an anti inflammatory diet, make sure that you eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Choose whole grains over refried grains. Eat lean protein sources such as fish, chicken, and beans, and limit processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. And really try to avoid overeating.
Other factors that can contribute to inflammation are lifestyle changes, such as smoking cigarettes or excessive alcohol consumption and lack of exercise.
Cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, many of which are known as carcinogenics and irritants. And these chemicals can damage the lungs and other organs, and this leads to inflammation. Smoking can also increase the production of the inflammatory marker in the blood, such as C reactive protein and interleukin 6.
Smoking is actually one of the worst things you can do for your health, and it is a major contributor to inflammation. Quitting smoking is the best thing you can do to reduce the risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease, stroke, cancer, and lung disease.
Alcohol can directly damage cells and tissues in the body, including the liver, gut, and brain, and this damage can trigger inflammation.
Additionally, alcohol can also increase the production of the same inflammatory markers in the blood, such as C reactive protein and interleukin 6. Alcohol can also disrupt the balance of the bacteria in the gut, which leads to chronic inflammation.
And alcohol can impair the immune system's ability to fight infection and inflammation. The best way to reduce inflammation from excessive alcohol consumption is just to limit your alcohol intake.
And if you choose to drink alcohol, just do so in moderation. For men, this means no more than 2 drinks per day. For women, this means no more than 1 drink per day.
And exercise is important for reducing inflammation. When you exercise, your body releases hormones that have anti inflammatory effects, such as endorphins.
Lack of exercise can lead to increased levels of inflammation in the body. Additionally, lack of exercise can contribute to weight gain and obesity, which are both associated with chronic inflammation.
Engage in regular physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Moderate intensity exercise is any activity that makes you breathe harder, but still allows you to talk in complete sentences.
It is also super important to maintain a healthy weight. Being overweight is a major risk factor for inflammation. Losing even a small amount of weight can help you to reduce inflammation. So it's important to note that maintaining a healthy weight is not just about losing weight. It's about keeping the weight off. It's about lifestyle change. And I know this can be challenging because I struggle with it with myself, but it is important to remember that even small changes over time can make a difference.
And when we don't get enough sleep, our bodies release stress hormones. And lack of sleep can disrupt our bacteria in the gut, which also leads to more inflammation.
So, on the other hand, getting enough sleep helps to reduce the production of stress hormones and promote a healthy balance of bacteria in the gut. And this can help to reduce the inflammation throughout the whole body.
Most adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. And if you are not getting enough sleep, improving your sleeping habits will reduce inflammation. We always talk about how sleep is so important on this podcast, and it really is one of the most important things you can do for your health and well-being is get enough sleep.
And remember, when your body is stressed, the nervous system releases cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones can suppress the immune system, making it even more difficult for the body to fight off infection and heal from whatever injury. And stress can disrupt the balance of bacteria in the gut, which can lead to more inflammation.
The nervous system and immune system are closely connected, and stress can disrupt nerve signaling and lead to more inflammation.
Stress management can help to improve nerve signaling and reduce the inflammation. It's your endocrine system, right? This can lead to a number of health benefits, including improved immune function, reduced risk of infection, faster healing from injury, and reduced pain and improved mood and sleep.
Getting enough sunlight is important for your overall health. Exposure to sunlight helps our bodies produce vitamin D, which is essential for strong bones, teeth, and muscles. In addition to this, vitamin D has been found to have anti inflammatory properties, which can help reduce inflammation throughout the body.
It's recommended that adults get at least 15 to 20 minutes of direct sunlight each day, preferably in the morning or in the afternoon when the sun is not at its strongest. However, it's important to protect your skin from the harmful effects of the sun by wearing sunscreen and protective clothing, especially during peak hours. I know because I just had skin cancer removed. So make sure to get outside and soak up some sun to help boost your vitamin D levels and improve your health, but grab that sunscreen and a hat and get out there.
Absolutely. I love being out and soaking up some sun. And it's awesome to know that when I do that, I'm getting vitamin D, which we all need. None of us get enough of. And we're also reducing that inflammation. Supplements have become increasingly popular in recent years, with many people turning to them to improve their health. And certain supplements, such as supplements have become increasingly popular in recent years, with many people turning to them to improve their health. Certain supplements, such as omega 3 fatty acids and turmeric, have been found to have anti inflammatory properties. Omega 3 fatty acids are commonly found in fish oil supplements and have been shown to reduce inflammation in the body. Turmeric, on the other hand, is a spice that can be taken in a supplement form and has been used for centuries for its anti inflammatory properties.
Despite the potential benefits of supplements, it is important to speak to your doctor before taking any. This is especially important if you have underlying health conditions or taking prescription medications. Your doctor can help you determine if a supplement is safe and appropriate for you to take, as well as advise you on the proper dosage. You can also go talk to your local pharmacist because your pharmacist knows even more about prescription medications, and they are a great resource.
It's important to remember that supplements are not a substitute for a healthy diet or lifestyle either. While they may provide some benefits, they should not be relied on to provide all the nutrients that the body needs. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains and lean protein is still the best way to support your overall health.
Recent research suggests that genetics may play a role in determining a person's susceptibility to inflammation. Specifically, studies have identified certain genetic variants that are associated with increased levels of inflammatory markers in the blood. These variants are found in genes that regulate the immune system and are specifically involved in the body's inflammatory response.
While genetics may predispose some individuals to inflammation, lifestyle factors such as diet, stress, and exercise also influence the degree of inflammation in the body. By adapting the healthy habits and working with healthcare professionals to manage any underlying health conditions, individuals with a genetic predisposition to inflammation can reduce their risk of developing chronic inflammation and associated health problems.
Certain medical conditions can also cause inflammation. Autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and multiple sclerosis occur when the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own tissues, leading to chronic inflammation. Infections caused by bacteria, viruses, or fungi can also trigger an immune response and cause inflammation. Chronic infections such as hepatitis C and Lyme disease can lead to very long-term inflammation if left untreated.
So, if you have any underlying medical condition that may be contributing to your inflammation, talk to your doctor about how to manage them. Inflammation caused by medical conditions can be managed through medication, lifestyle changes, and other treatments. Make sure you talk to your doctor if you have an underlying condition.
Reducing inflammation is an important part of overall health and wellness. By following the tips we've discussed today, you can help to reduce your own risk of chronic diseases and improve the quality of your life. What are we talking about next week, Amy?
We're talking about finding your inner balance.
Awesome. In our busy lives, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and completely out of balance. We're constantly juggling work, family, friends, and other commitments. It can be so hard to find time for ourselves and even harder to find a sense of inner balance.
But inner balance is essential for our overall well-being. When we're in balance, we're able to manage stress, make healthy choices, and enjoy life. In this episode, we'll discuss the importance of inner balance and share tips for achieving it. We'll also talk about how to manage stress, find peace of mind, and with your inner self.
So whether you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or just out of balance, this episode is for you. Stay tuned for tips on how to find your inner center and live a more balanced and fulfilling life.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.